What can $10 actually get you in Japan? Because I'm not talking about snacks. I'm talking about full meals. Sit-down restaurants, real food. So today, we are putting it to the test. We went to 3 super popular Japanese chains: Ootoya, Sushiro, and Saizeriya. And we challenged ourselves to stay around $10 at each. We are starting with Ootoya. This is one of those places that feels like a healthy home-cooked meal. The vibe inside? Calm, clean, wooden interior. Kind of like a modern Japanese cafeteria, but in a good way. You sit down, open the menu, and right away you realize something. Everything looks like a full meal. Not just one dish. You're getting rice, miso soup, the main dish, sides, the whole set. But here's something I really like about this place. You actually have options. You can go for a single dish if you want to keep it light, or you can order a full set meal with everything included. And on top of that, you can customize it. Add toppings and extra sides. And ordering is super easy too. Everything's done on a tablet. There's an English menu available, and each dish comes with clear illustrations. So even if it's your first time in Japan, it's really straightforward to figure out what you're getting. And here's some of the dishes they offer. There are plenty of options and everything looks really balanced. And we have to talk about the drink bar, because it's actually amazing. You've got tea, juices, coffee, and on top of that, they also have free cold water and free hot tea that you can refill as much as you want. It's one of those things that makes you want to just sit there a bit longer and enjoy the meal. So here's what we ordered. I went for the stir-fried vegetables with eggplant, covered in this rich miso and soy-based sauce. And it came with rice and miso soup, of course. But I also added natto, which I mixed into the rice. If you've never tried natto before, it's definitely an experience. Sticky, strong flavor, very Japanese. And Patrick went for something a little different. It was kind of a sweet and sour chicken, but with plenty of vegetables. He got a medium-sized rice and miso soup to go with it. Now let's talk about price. My set meal was 1,020 yen. The natto was just 90 yen. And Patrick's chicken set was also 1,020 yen. So for everything together, we paid 2,130 yen. That's roughly $14 total for 2 full meals. If you want something balanced, comforting, and easy, Ootoya absolutely delivers. Next up, Sushiro. If you've never been to a conveyor belt sushi restaurant, you are in for a ride. And getting in is actually really simple. You go to the number machine at the entrance, choose how many people you are, then select table or counter, and press the yellow button to finish. You'll either get a seat number right away, or a waiting number if it's busy. You sit down and plates of sushi are just moving past you, non-stop. Tuna, salmon, shrimp, egg, all just circulating around the restaurant. But here's something important. You can't just grab anything you see. Here in Sushiro at least, the sushi on the belt is actually other people's orders. So what you do instead is order from a tablet, and this is where it gets kind of fun. Each seat has its own color, and once your order is ready, it gets sent out on the belt, and you hear a sound notification when it's getting close.
What color is that? Green? Is it green?
So you have to be ready, because the belt never stops. Your plate comes by, you spot your color, and you grab it quickly. Now let's talk price. Plates usually start from around 120 yen and go up to about 260 yen. And of course, there are some more premium options if you want to splurge a bit. So the real question is, how much sushi can you get for $10? We started ordering salmon, tuna, seared salmon with cheese, and a few extras too. We ended up getting 11 plates, plus a tempura plate, and even a dessert. And the total? 2,050 yen for both of us. That's roughly $13 to $14, which is honestly insane considering how much food we had on the table. And again, the quality is not high-end sushi, but it's fresh, it's tasty, and it absolutely hits the spot. Now for the wild card, Saizeriya. This place feels like a very budget-friendly mix of Italy and Japan. You walk in, and the menu is massive. Pizza, pasta, gratin, salads, desserts, and the prices? Almost suspiciously cheap. We are talking pasta for 400 to 600 yen, pizza for around 500 yen, and the drink bar almost 200 yen when you get it as a set. And the drink bar is actually really complete. Coffee, tea, soft drinks. It's one of those places where you can just sit, refill, and relax. And ordering here is actually really simple. You just scan the QR code at your table, switch the menu to English, and then each item has a number code. So you just type in the number, add it to your order, keep adding dishes if you want, and when you are ready, you just press order. It's super quick and really easy even if it's your first time. Okay, so here's something really interesting. One of their most popular dishes is doria, and this is actually kind of a Saizeriya original. It's like baked rice with creamy sauce, cheese, and toppings, and it's insanely popular. So with $10, you're not just getting one thing. You're building a full meal, and we went all in. We ordered shrimp salad, peas with egg, doria with egg, mozzarella pizza, onion soup, fried chicken, and even wine. Yes, wine for 100 yen. And here's a little tip. We usually stick to the items that have the Ninki sign on the menu. That means popular. So I've got a really good chance of picking something people actually love. Now let's be honest for a second. Italian people would probably not agree that this is an Italian restaurant. But that's not the point. It's comfort food. Cheap, filling, and surprisingly kind of addictive. And after all that, the total came to 2,400 yen for both of us, which is surprisingly affordable for everything on the table. So yeah, that's what $10 can get you in Japan. Honestly, it's kind of crazy when you see it like this. Full meals, sushi, multiple dishes, and we didn't feel like we were sacrificing quality at all. But this is just the beginning. There are still so many other places we want to try, so we are definitely making a part 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to stick around and let us know in the comments where we should go next. See you in the next one!